Past 27, Atikulam, J. Kumar's party shed, around 11:30 p.m. Alcoholic smell was surrounded in that party shed. J. Kumar was sitting in the chair while all his men were on the floor and all of them were boozing up. Boss, our effort has not gone in vain, said one right and turned towards everyone and raised his voice up. Everyone, give an O to our boss. Oh ho! Everyone cheered up in hooray. This O-ing is very famous in Tamil Nadu. They actually call it O-Podu. J. Kumar grinned in a heroic style and said, our uncle Veera came last week and met me first. He said, Jay, we must murder that Velu. I said, Mama, inga paranga. You approached me for catching Geeta. I did that help, that's all. My job is done. I don't have any more right than that. Then Uncle Veera thought for a while and said, what is the right that you want to murder Velu? I slowly put my desire forth in words. That is my wolf tantric brain, machan. I said, Mama, if I become a part of your family, I'll get full right to do anything for you. Checkpoint of a politician. Oh ho! Everyone in that party shed shouted up again. There my uncle Veera met my mother and spoke about the proposal, said J. Kumar. Again the party shed applauded with cheer. Boss, is this the okay statement for me to murder Velu? Raised a brilliant right hand. J. Kumar had a sip of brandy, adjusted his throat and said, I am in a reputed position now in the party. I must not take risks to gain a stain in such an upgrading career. But he again had a sip of the liquor and said, we cannot liberate that bastard Velu just like that as well. So boss, what's your plan? Said one right. Tomorrow morning, J. Kumar started explaining his conspiracy and all his men were booze off on hearing that. The next day, early morning, 5:45 a.m., Surveyor Colony Main Road, one 17-year-old boy was standing in the bus shelter of Surveyor Colony and the road was almost empty. There was a coffee shop with few men. That main road was deadly calm in that young morning. Velu appeared. He walked towards that 17-year-old boy and signaled hi. That teen guy waved his hand back. As Velu came nearer to that boy, he asked him, are you the friend of Masi called me now? Yes, said that teen boy. Actually, Masi's out of station. He has gone for... Before Velu completed his sentence, that teen boy intervened. I am sorry, brother. Bye. That boy said and ran away. Velu was staring with confusion at that teen guy and he didn't understand why this boy was running without hearing his explanation. Velu with such confusion kept on staring that running boy till he vanished off from his eyesight. With a deep sigh, alright, let's go home. When Velu turned back to walk home, there were standing 10 men and J. Kumar was in front of them all, face to face with Velu. No word spoken, no dispute happened. J. Kumar and his crew took their weapons and thrashed Velu without any damage to his parts. There are so many types of thrashing. First one, thrash to murder. Second one, thrash to bone fracture. Third one, discreet thrash. This third one will appear as a camouflage in outside to the pain of inside the body. Nobody can see the symptoms of the beat outside. J. Kumar selected this option to smack down Velu. He didn't want to murder him nor send him to ICU, but he wanted Velu to feel the pain. That weekend, I came home from college. Saturday morning, Geeta was fixing her face inside her knees and was tying her legs with her hands and sitting on the floor. I muttered to Lakshmi, Amma, why is she sitting like this? Still she is thinking about that Kodaikanal incident? Lakshmi was keeping quiet unanswered. I thought if I had to talk anything to Geeta to relax her, but then I decided that silence is the best relaxing factor than a talk. I wanted to divert her mind. I switched on the TV and kept on changing the channels. I knew all the favorite channels of Geeta. Purposefully, I turned to those channels so that she would feel stress-free and come out of that sorrow. But after half an hour, I realized that my attempt of that TV therapy went nosedived. But I thought how someone could sit like this consistently without any movement for half an hour. Is she sleeping? I thought. Should I have to wake her up? Alright, if she is sleeping, then cool, let her take a rest. Let her brain sleep from thinking of all these ordeals, but is she really sleeping? Oh god, I must have spoken to her. That would have been the best idea. I missed it. Alright, shall I do it now? Thinking all this, I decided to open my mouth. Before I opened my mouth to call her name to talk, she lifted up her head and said, "Other than the sin that he loved me, what has he done to anyone?" I got stunned. Was she not sleeping? Geeta started sobbing, but Lakshmi didn't come to console her because she must have been tired out of it the whole day. I could guess it. Geeta must have been crying all the day, but I didn't understand anything. What did she say now? Sin? Done to anyone? What was that? Only after a long time, around evening, I came to know that thrashing incident from Lakshmi. Actually, after hearing that, I didn't really feel much empathy or any concern about Velu's pain or Geeta's agony. Nobody can really understand the pain of love unless he or she personally feels that. I never understood the pain of Geeta that moment, but today, when I'm writing it, I can honestly stand on her leg to feel her position and understand her ordeal. But what is the use of it? Too late. The next day, Sunday, I picked up those bags that fell on my face and walked out of my home. Lakshmi would boss over me every weekend I was home. She would order me to go to market to buy vegetables. Sometimes if I had denied it, 2 bags would fly towards my face with a background yell, "If you're not going, then starve." I had to take those bags and must carry on to market, no other go. I enjoyed these stuff from my cute mom. There are some wives I purposefully denied to go to market to provoke her. After enjoying watching her bullies on me, I used to pick up those bags and walk out with uncontrollable grin on my face. Year by year, Surveyor Colony had been developing nice. 1 year back, we had to go to Pudur, which was around 2 kilometers from Surveyor Colony, for buying vegetables. But now, there were some shops grown in our main road where everything was available. There was not much difference in the price comparing to Pudur market with Surveyor Colonies. I finished purchasing 2 bags full of vegetables and prepared myself to walk back home. The distance between the main road of Surveyor Colony and our house was just a sneezing distance. "Mapla," I heard the voice from my back, but in the noise of the market I thought it was somebody else calling some other. "Nagaraj Mapla." The same voice had come along with my name. I turned back and saw Velu. He had a small strip of band-aid on the left side of his forehead. His upper lip was swollen and was red in color. He was mildly limping and reached me. After a long gap, I saw Velu's face very near. Few years back, even I had played with him, enjoyed chatting with him and all. But the past 2 years, I had entirely stopped everything with him, including a smile if I had to face him around. He smiled very small. I understood that the wounds on his face were tightening his smile. But I never replied a smile back. Rather, I showed a frowned face. He took a deep breath and said, "Mapla, I need help from you." I didn't ask what, nor nodded my head, just simply kept staring at him. He continued, "Our Thirumangalyam is with your uncle Jaykumar. Can you please get that and give it to me?" Author's note. In India, Thirumangalyam is the one which a groom will tie around the bride's neck as a note of marriage contract. This Thirumangalyam can be in gold or any other costly metal or just a thread. It depends on the financial status of the family. In general, people in India use gold for this. Velu had bought a small piece of gold to marry Geeta. Jaykumar must have confiscated that after that thrash. I all by myself just pictured out it by connecting all the dots as I was not narrated most of the happenings in my family. "Please, if you do this, I'll be very grateful to you," said Velu. Without any single word from my side, just with a nod, I turned around and started walking while I heard Velu's voice, "Please don't mistake me, Mapla." I didn't turn back to acknowledge his sentence, just paced up my speed holding the vegetable bags. The same evening, I went to Jaykumar's house at Atikulam and met him in his party shed. "Ah, see who has come here," said, and he welcomed me. I don't know how these guys were keeping on drinking all the days and nights, always alcoholic order around that party shed. At least for the sake of respecting the job, they must have not been drinking within the party shed. But who would advise them what to and what not to? If it or someone had, would Jaykumar follow that? I didn't know. Sit down, Machan, said Jaykumar. I sat down and noticed all the men around. One side, TV was shrieking its music and programs. Another side, these rights and lefts were pranking around and booze. It was unfriendly environment for me. Maybe because of my brought up, I felt so. But I tried to merge within that space tentatively. Uncle, slowly I started the matter. Dave, bring some cool drinks for me, Machan. Jaykumar squealed to someone and turned back to me. Tell me, Machan. No, I don't want anything. Just now I had snacks at home. I came to speak an important thing to you. Saying this, I narrated my meeting with Velu this morning. Ha ha ha! Jaykumar burst into laughter. So I have come to get that Tirumangaliam from you to give it to him. I said it. You? No, you must not meet him at all. Your level is different. He cannot labor you. When Jaykumar was saying this, one of his rights was yelling, Bastard, how dare he? For which Jaykumar shouted at him, Shut up, idiot! What is the language in front of me, Machan? Get out! I say you get out, rascal! That guy got out. After a few seconds, I resumed back to the same topic. Mama, where is that Tirumangaliam now? Jaykumar again burst into laughter. Do you want to know where it is? He said. I nodded my head. Dey, show him da. He ordered to his men. Everyone burped, and I smelled alcohol in that.